Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all having a great day, having a blessed day. I know it's been a hot minute since I sat down and made one of these videos on my second channel. Just been real busy. But today I just wanted to talk about the reason why I got hired up at UPS and I quit after one day. And it's crazy because the whole process to get hired took like multiple months, like 2 or 3 months to get hired. And it was up at the airport. It was a little airline UPS job, whatever. But I quit after one day. And I feel like there's a lot of things that I learned that you could probably take away from some stuff from this too, man. But let's go ahead and hop into it, man. So first of all, I will say working at UPS, like the actual job, is very simple, it's very easy. It's hard work, but that's not really why I quit, right? A lot of people, they can't take the physical strain, or they feel like it's a lot. I've been an athlete since I was 4 years old. I did not have a problem being out there, you know what I mean? Especially, it was a 3 a.m. shift. It was 3 to 9. I did not have a problem being out there moving boxes and moving and you know, being around the planes and shit like that. I didn't have no issues with that whatsoever. But the whole long and short of it is that I realized that UPS is a trap. Warehouse jobs are a trap. You know what I mean? Not necessarily every 9-to-5 job, bro, but a lot of these 9-to-5 jobs are a trap. And the reason why I say that is because they make you feel as if that is all you can do, or that's the best that you can do. And I get it. You know, I'm not bashing on nobody that has UPS as a career or that's the route they want to go. But I honestly feel like those type of jobs, they're not necessarily dead-end jobs, but it's like, damn, bro, it's like you could do so much better. And the reason I started thinking this way is because of a couple of things. So I go there, right? And it's my first day of training. And, you know, I'm talking to people. Mind you, these are all very nice people. Everyone there was very nice. Now, this obviously could have just been because I was just in training or whatever. But everyone was very nice and stuff like that. And I just observed and I listened to people around me in the training. And I just watched because I just like to observe. And I realized that, you know, a lot of them were talking about, yeah, like I know somebody else that works at UPS who's a package driver and they're making top rate. They're making $45 an hour. They're making a little bit over 100K, 100,000, whatever. I want this to be my career. And two things came from that. Three things, kind of. First of all, I realized, like, damn, people are really here to make a career. I'm just here to make a little bit of extra money on the side. People are really here to make a career, which led me to the second thing, which I started thinking, like, is this really what I want to do? Am I really in a position to where I want to move boxes for the rest of my damn life? And I get it. The economy sucks. The job market fucking sucks right now. It really does. So some people, this is all they can get. And I get it. I understand. But part of me, I just couldn't shake this. It was like this voice in my head. It was like this feeling. I don't know if it was God. I don't know what it was. I was just like, damn, is this really what I want to do? I don't see a career here. I'm staying here for maximum 1 year just to stack up some bread. And that's it. And everybody around me talking about career. Is that really the best that I can do? Be a package driver for the rest of my life, my nigga? So that was that. And then another thing about it was this too, bro. Another thing about it was just that, you know, there was a dude there who was talking about, you know, he was working the morning shift. All right, we all trained at the same time, but he said he was gonna be working from like 9 to 2 or whatever the case may be. And I was working from 3 to 9, and I told him, yeah, I'm working that AM, that sunrise shift. And he said, damn, like I just can't live like that. Me personally, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot. And at first I was like, yeah, it's not for everybody. But then I really started to think about it. Could I live like that? Is this shit really worth it? Again, the economy is fucking trash right now. It's tough to be able to afford anything. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to afford gas. Don't even get me started on being able to afford a house. It's tough to pay off your car note. It's tough. I get it. But damn, is this shit really worth getting up at 3 a.m.? Basically throwing away my entire life. Right? Because I had another job too. Or I have another job too. Right? So I'm basically throwing away my entire life. And this job was going to have me working weekends too. I'm over here. I wouldn't be able to see my girlfriend. Wouldn't be able to see my homies. Wouldn't be able to do none of this. And I really thought about it. Like, you know, I feel like we've been conditioned to think that these things don't matter. That a social life don't matter. That when you grow up, you're supposed to just work. But that's not the fucking case. People die from working too damn much. People die from that burnt out feeling is because you're overly stressed. You're not supposed to feel that way. I'm over here working 2 jobs, waking up at 3 a.m. As soon as I leave I'm closing at my other job. So I'm only getting like 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep maximum. And I'm doing this all because I was in survival mode. I didn't have the foresight. That's the problem. Right now, the economy is fucking bad. People gotta make ends meet. I get it. But at the same time, people are suffering from having short-sightedness. They're just thinking about having as much money now. They're not thinking about the long-term effects on your health, and they're not thinking about the long-term effects of what this job will mean. Bro, I am not trying to fall into the trap of working UPS. I'm sorry, my nigga. I'm not trying to fall into the trap of I'm just working this warehouse, moving these boxes, bro. And I fully believe it's a trap because, dog, it's like working that job, you can get very complacent with just, yep, this is all I meant to do. This is it. There is no stimulation of the mind. It's very simple, very easy. It's drone-like work. I felt like a drone. And that was just the first thing, right? But the entire time that I was there, I just kept having this voice in my head saying, damn, is this really the best you could do? I had this voice in my head just saying, damn, like, why are you even here, dude? You know you have more potential than this. And it got cemented really when, you know, I was in the training. And this is going to sound real arrogant and real ignorant or whatever the fuck. And it's going to sound fucked up. But I'm just telling you how I feel. You can't tell me how to feel, how not to feel. This is going to sound real fucked up. But we was reading the packet. You know what I mean? Because they gave everybody a packet during the onboarding, during the training to read. And, you know, it was like popcorn style reading. So like everybody in the classroom had to read. And I realized that 80% of the people in the class were struggling on easy words. I was the best reader in the class. I'm gonna be honest. I was the smartest person in the class. I realized I'm smarter than these supervisors. I'm smarter than the people training me. I'm more literate than the people training me. And I looked at them, they talking about, I've been here 5 years, I've been 10 years, I've been here 30 years. I'm like, damn, do I really want to end up like this? Because understand that whether it's work or social life, you are still the average of the people that you hang around. So if I'm going to be spending hours a day around these type of people, part of me felt like, damn, am I going to get dumber working here? That's why I felt like it was a fucking trap. Because not only did I feel like, damn, like I'm just going to be working this warehouse adjacent job all my damn life, just moving packages and stuff like that around people that are not stimulating to my mind, around people that don't even have a mindset thinking about anything other than moving boxes. I want to be around people that's really making real money moves. They talk about, I want to make this a career. This might sound arrogant as fuck. It will. This shit is not going to sound humble at all. But I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Every time I hear, damn, package drivers make 100,000, they make a little over 100,000. Nigga, I feel like I can make way more than that. I feel like I had the potential to make more than just 100,000. Just 100,000, especially in today's times in California, my nigga. 100,000, just shit, barely fucking, not barely cutting it, but that ain't rich no more. You just doing pretty good. I had more potential than doing pretty good. And I don't know if this was God's voice telling me, bro, but the entire time I was like, dude, and I've never been this positive about myself, really. I just kept telling myself, bro, you have so much more potential than this. You can do so much more. You don't need to surround yourself with people like this. You could do so much better. You have so much more to offer. You do not have to sit and work this warehouse job for years and years and years doing this back-breaking ass labor. You don't have to do this shit, dude. I get it, times are tough, but you ain't got to do it, bruh. And I'm not saying, I'm not anti-work. I'm not anti-work at all. I'm willing to put in work. I was going to work 2 jobs. I still got the one, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm working more full-time hours, but I was just like, damn, bro. This might sound fucked up, but I felt like I'm above this, bro. And I fought with myself. I wrestled with myself because I was like, dude, just be humble. Humble yourselves. People really make this a career. Like, humble yourself, bro. Like, there's no reason to think I'm not better than anybody. But at the same time, I just could not shake the feeling that I was wasting so much of my potential. It has nothing to do with me going to college. It has nothing to do with me getting a degree. It has everything to do with the fact that I know that I'm smart enough to not just carry boxes. I know for a fact that I had a good, very solid upbringing. My parents did not bring me up the way that they did just for me to work boxes. I have something to offer the world, bro. And I feel like working these jobs, warehouse, and it's not just warehouse jobs, any job that makes you feel like you just a fucking drone, right? So this is to everybody, bro. You have a light inside of you, bro. You have something to offer the fucking world. And it's only gonna be a chosen few that feel that way. Some of y'all are just cool being NPCs, just moving that goddamn box. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. And salute to everybody that can. For real. Salute to everybody that can. But man, I can't do that shit. Because I'm more than just a drone. I'm more than just a fucking number. I'm more than just an employee ID number, my nigga. I could really make a difference. I know I can inside, bro. And you gotta break out of that cycle too. Because you might be working a job. You watching this, you might be working a job, whether it's Amazon or UPS or whatever. You might think that that's all you could really do. Whether you got a degree or not, my boy. If you watching this video and you feel something and you've been feeling the same way, like, damn, I got potential. I could really go do something, then go do it, bro. Fuck that job. I get it. The market is fucked up right now, bro. I'm not saying quit, but man, do something on the side. Do some shit on the side. Work something out. Have a goddamn plan to get up out of there. Because I ain't gonna lie, it was real sad looking around and seeing all the older folk, 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, working at motherfucking UPS, nigga. I do not want to end up like that. When have you ever seen a package delivery driver smile? Them niggas hate their lives. That shit just wasn't for me, bro. Drone work, mindless, low-skilled labor, that shit ain't for me, bro. And if you have to, again, I'm not knocking nobody that has to do that shit. I get it. Some people, they got to. They gotta make ends meet, bro. My dad worked UPS for a minute. I mean, he eventually moved somewhere else, but my dad worked UPS. All I'm saying is, man, dude, you have so much more potential than that shit. And that's what I realized. And I hope that you can realize that shit too. And it only took me a day to realize it, bro. It only took me a day to realize all these supervisors and shit, only thing they have on me is seniority at this place. But real shit, I deserve to be up in management. I deserve to be up working corporate if I'm going to work UPS. And that's real shit. And you can sit here and say, yeah, I know it's going to be hating ass people in the comments. Oh, you think you better than, you think you better than? Yeah. Yeah, I am smarter than. I am above moving boxes. I am smarter than that shit. I should be in a managerial position as soon as I step in the fucking room. Because when I step in the fucking room, I know how to be professional. I know how to not only be professional, I know how to maneuver. I know how to talk. I am an intelligent person. I'm tired of, listen, bro, I understand it's one thing to be humble, bro. But man, I'm so sick and tired of just feeling like I'm overqualified for these damn jobs. I'm sick and tired of feeling like I ain't worth nothing. I could really move a fucking mountain. I'm really talking my shit right now. I could move a fucking mountain. And nigga, so can you. Don't get, and a lot of people everybody that's hating in the comments, oh, you should be more humble. You should this, you should that. You shouldn't be so arrogant. You're not better than, are you probably stuck in that cycle too? You stuck in that drone cycle. You a goddamn NPC. And that's exactly what they want you to do. Why do you think they let the economy get so bad? Because when people are in need of money, they get short-sighted views. And it's not their fault. But when you get short-sighted, you do anything for that guap. You turn into a fucking drone. You turn into somebody that's just going to say, yes, sir. You turn into somebody that's going to have no impact. Because that's exactly what happens when you go work at places like UPS and UPS adjacent. You have no impact. because you are just as replaceable as the next motherfucker. I ain't replaceable, bruh. I'm gonna end this video on this, bro. I remember a while ago, I was talking to my aunt and my uncle, bro. This was some years ago. And they was telling me, you know, in life, you gotta make your mark, bro. You gotta imagine that your life is like a PowerPoint. At the beginning of the PowerPoint, it say, whatever your name is, X name, Cam, born January 26, 2001. And then it's gonna have your death date at the end of the PowerPoint. Your job is to fill up the slides between your birthday and your death day. And what the fuck is them slides gonna say, bro? Is them slides gonna say just worked at UPS, lived, and died? Or is it gonna say that you did something greater than that? That's all I got for y'all. I'm out.